Hello? Empyrion? That you? Me, Winslow. It's been a while. We're still in Sierra game. Man, that whole dark faction thing really took the wind out of my sails for wanting to play Empyrion for a bit. Um, so we're back where I said we were going to be with Sienna planet. And I'm just here. I was able to, after the raids that I did on the station, etc., I had enough alloys for laser miner drills. I outfit the little HV with some lasers. I tore apart the X3 that I built, realizing I don't really want to get into combat yet. And I remade it, well, not it, but I used its parts to make a small, defenseless, mostly defenseless cap vessel. The reason why I wanted to is because my two other ships, my SV and my HV, were both too big to fit inside the X3. So there's a small spot on top for the little shuttle to land on, and there's enough of a hangar space for the HV. So yeah, I just want to, I don't know how much of this I'm going to actually be recording. I really want to just do a bit of a channel update, life update, world update, and then try to resume some sort of plan for playing this great game that is highly underrated, especially after they put out a really god-awful DLC that I'm glad it was only $10 that I wasted. We're here in Reforged Eden, and Reforged Eden 2 is currently in unstable alpha test, which I see a lot of creations on the workshop starting to come out with that, and I see a couple people making content with it. I think I'm going to wait until it's a bit more established before I pop in there to see what's going on. I'd like to do a bit of a blind hello to it. But yeah, to recap where we were, it's been a couple of months. I think my last video was at the end of January. So we had just finished the Sienna starting questline with the colony. We did all the way up through, and I finished the derelict station. We go to the map here. We cleared the base. We got the there was a ship in orbit that we cleared that had a bunch of food on it, which I might stop there and see if the food is regrown. And then we went to the derelict station and cleared that. And it was super great, honestly. And I still, as you see, I have no deaths. I did all that without dying, which is, I think it's kind of impressive because it's super easy to die in this game. Been toying with the idea of picking up Space Engineers again. I didn't like it as much as I like Empyrion. It is a superior simulator for engineering and ship crafting, but by default there's less to do in the world as far as like adventure. Here in Empyrion we have a bunch of factions that we can go up against. In Space Engineers, most of that is really just pirates, and then they added in some, I think they added in some evil robots. But what I want to do with us here is continue on with the story of the legacy which most people don't really get to see a lot of that stuff. Most people just sign in and deal with pirates and Xerax. And they don't really get to legacy stuff until just before a server wipe or before your save file nukes itself and you can't do much. So I'm just here picking up meteorites on Sienna. I'm gonna go up to the moons and I'm probably just gonna spend a lot of time strip mining. When you strip mine a resource off of a planet, you then get meteorites that replenishment meteorites in many cases. Like on the lava planets, you get gold meteorites. That's the best way to farm gold, in my opinion, for raw gold ore, not gold coins. Because I've been getting a lot of comments on my gold farming video with people saying that it's misrepresentative. Like, go get your gold coins. I don't care. Go get your gold bars. Great. Raid a casino. I don't care. I don't want to do that. I'm lazy. I want to farm meteorites because I get to push one button. So, I'm gonna have to clear out the copper so I can get a copper meteorite to fall, which is what I really need here. And I need another promethium meteorite. I got about 800 promethium out of it. And then one of the moons has pentaxid, and I just want to check it's probably not going to tell me the replenishment until I land. No. We'll go up there and double check. But yeah, this is just going to be a short little howdy-do. I played... Let's see, I did another round of Baldur's Gate 3. I beat Honor Mode with a Swords Bard. It was a lot of fun. If you have not checked out Baldur's Gate 3, I do highly recommend it. It is a most excellent game. Baldur's Gate 1 was one of the first games I played on a PC back in the 90s. And then I played the highly anticipated and significant letdown Dragon's Dogma 2 for the last couple of weeks. I beat it. I wasn't super impressed. Sorcerer is fun. Many of the vocations are a lot of fun. The pawns are kind of neat. And if you have it, you can use my pawn Tom. I will, across the screen, put his pawn code if you wish to hire him. He's like level 60 now, so it's going to be kind of expensive if we're not friends on Steam. But yeah. I went through, finished the game, and then went through New Game Plus, and there was no difficulty increase for New Game Plus. So it was substantially easier because you start out with everything. And I thought that was kind of dumb. What's left of you? Are you like on a sliver? But it's a good game. The combat's great. The story is abysmal. The story, they might as well have not put any questing in the game. There's no significant or fantastic voice acting. People complain a lot about the graphics, how bad they were, but I'm on a 2070 Super 8, and I ran it consistently at 60 FPS with no frame drops, no screen tearing, no performance issues. The lightning effects in the game are horrific, and they need to put in a seizure warning for it. But yeah, so it's good if you are interested in a mediocre combat. I mean, the combat itself is pretty aces. It's pretty A plus. But again, the story is just so bad. Okay, so this little ship that I built, take you on and around the outside. I just made a little CV. Bunch of stuff in it. It's got warp. Got a couple guns. And I can perk my shuttle on top. But yeah. I've missed doing Empyrion videos. They are by far the most successful videos that I've got for YouTube. More so than really even most of the ARC videos that I did. I appreciate the people who watch and like, and the meteorites coming in. All the people who give me the love and attention that I don't deserve through YouTube. Iron meteorite. I don't want another iron. I would like to have a promethium. Or if anything, I'm going to go get this copper deposit. And then we got to go get cobalt and titanium. And then I got to go get neodymium so I can get some better thrusters, because this thing's just on medium thrusters. And this guy's not going to last very long. I don't expect methane meteorite. I don't expect this CV to do anything fantastic. I have one that I have been designing in the creative mode. But I think I'm going to scrap it. Because I kind of have a specific plan in mind for doing the Object 82 stuff. I want to make it like I'm a research vessel. Oh yeah, that's a big meteor. I want to make it like I'm a research vessel in deep space. So I'm just kind of designing that out. It might be a few weeks before that's ready. But yeah. So I'm gonna keep doing this. I appreciate all of you for your continued patronage and viewing and commenting, etc. Sorry it's inconsistent. Just, you know, when you've got a bad experience and you just need to step away. And the worst thing that I've noticed with any sort of video game stuff, even playing games, if you're playing a multiplayer game or playing with friends, or if you're making content through gaming, even for a small channel like me, the moment that it starts to feel like a chore, it's the moment when you need to step back. And the nonsense with Dark Faction, just, I had to go. I had to stop for a bit. So expect more in the radiant future, maybe later on this week. And my goal with the next couple of days playing is to get enough resources for me to make a decent capital vessel and a combat small vessel. I'm going to do the pulsar again as soon as I'm able to. And I don't know what I'm going to do for my CV. I like the manta that I've made, but I want something different. So with that, I will see you all on the next one. Thanks. Bye.